This is how this car is going so far. Like the missing bolts, everything.
And we could have just unbolted the motors.
Nobody uses their brain.
Sick.
Yeah, you want to see something sick? Check this out.
Gets better?
Check out the screws he's got going here. Unbelievable. I mean, the missing bolts.
Not like putting all your carbon fiber on with.
But anyway, as I was saying earlier, if you wanna, you know, keep your valves open on your exhaust, just run self-tappers down through to hold the valves open. That really gets it done. We got one on that one right there, and one, you know, I guess the bolt. He had one long and one short, so he ran a long in this one.
What all is this car getting done to it?
Getting a transmission.
Ah, okay.
Because it was slipping. So it just blows my, you know, it gets to the point anymore where I'm just like, am I surprised? No. FYI, don't run self-tappers down through your mufflers to hold the valves open. I mean, there's literally a button in the dash that you can hit and it holds the valves open.
Any new fun discoveries on this thing?
Yeah, not yet.
No.
Other than it looks like it already had a trans replacement.
Oh, really? This thing has to have pretty high mileage, or be on its third trans already? I guess I left them cracked there.
So uncrack them. Struggling. That's so strong. You're not sitting on the table, huh?
Stand in the back of that car forward there, so it's not rolling. Alright, we're good.
Eric, is this just another stock trans?
Yeah.
Nothing special about it?
We had this thing on the dyno before. I don't remember exactly where we left off. I think I was pretty much done on pump gas, and I went to check the trans to see if it would shift on pump gas, and the trans was slipping. This was previously modded and before, so I'm sure I explained. So, you know, basically the tune is what kills transmissions in these things. And this was tuned by someone who calls themselves the best. Not anywhere local around here though, so don't be getting whatever ideas you think. Nowhere around here. But yeah, so we had to put a trans in it. We just put a trans in it. Took us a little while to get. GM had to get one, and then they like, whatever. It took us a little while, but we got it here now. It's got 20% E in it, so I'm just gonna see what it does now, make sure that I was finished on pump, and then I'll check the trans, and then we got some E to put in it.
It can't be the lead itself.
Oh, if you f***ing ask Dyno Jet, well, do you have you know, a Bluetooth radio in it? Like, they ask you the dumbest f***ing shit. I'm like, bro,
We do the same cars.
cars from 2004 and newer have a f***ing Bluetooth radio. Yeah.
Try restarting the program.
We f***ing did that last week too. I restarted everything.
Did you do it today?
Nope.
Well, we're gonna do it.
Let me go back and read what bullshit Dyno Jet asked me. Okay, let's see. I mean, it was better. I can work with that. Did we change pulleys or anything on this? Yeah, it made 2.5 more pounds. We had to have changed something. All right, well, I guess I'll just retune it. It's not that bad. It's pretty close, but still, I'm glad I just didn't throw E in it.
You said I could feel myself sweating. I could like feel it like seeping out of my pores.
I mean, could you ever not feel yourself sweating?
Sometimes you just don't feel it until you're wet.
Well, that's because you're doing other things. You're not standing there holding the floor from going up. And said he can feel himself sweating. I can feel myself sitting in the seat, bro. Okay, let's hope this tack works again. Yeah, 829 and 786. But it made 16.5 pounds. And last time it was on the dyno, it like made just under 14. Hey, Eric, isn't this the one that we f***ed with that piece of shit meth kit on? Because it's coming on like way early now. I guess since it's making more boost. Yeah, I think this is the one. It's got an alky kit on it. Do you want to come f*** with it again? Because it's going like full spray like as soon as I floor it. Alky kits are f***ing junk. So turn both of them up. Yeah, I don't know how this thing gained 2 pounds of boost unless the trans was slipping the whole time.
Yeah,
It really didn't feel like it. But I mean, I guess I could look at gear ratio, but this thing's gonna need a cool down after we dial this meth in. That's fine. I'll cool it down when I put E in. Can you just turn on up a little more? But the initial, I guess, is fine. I'll just deal with it. All right, I'm gonna let this thing cool down. The blower and the car are just hot. I mean, AIT2s are starting at 130 on the pull, so I'm gonna let this thing, actually I'm gonna dump some E in it and let it cool down. And that way it's fresh for when we get to E. It made 835 on pump, so pretty good. All right, this thing's cooled. Wow, cooled down, and it's got 52% E in it. and the wideband's not working. Can you turn off the wideband box and then turn it back on? There's a switch on the back of it, just like on the back of that. Okay. Bro, what the f is wrong with these dumb kids? The FDA issued a warning. You turn it off, then back on? Issued a warning after some TikTokers promoted cooking chicken with NyQuil. What the f is wrong with the dumb kids these days? This is your people. The FDA issued a warning after some TikTok users promoted cooking chicken with NyQuil. It's f***ing your people, bro. Dumb 21-year-old kids. F***ing insane. It's like the Tide Pod thing, whenever that was a couple years ago. I let out early, but 8:52. It's like lean right on the hit, and I don't know why. Dyno's freezing up. Let it sit idle too long. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully the attack works now. $865. I don't know how much more it's going to make than that. I'll try a little bit more timing, but I can't imagine it's gonna make too much more. Like maybe 10 more. $866, and it's nice and hot now, so I'm just gonna check the trans, make sure this thing shifts. Because last time it was on the dyno, it did not. That's why we had to put a transmission in it. I'm gonna make sure it shifts, then we'll let it cool, and we'll do a final pull on E. Then it is done. I'm just gonna try a 4.5 because I don't think third gear is gonna work. They generally don't like 900 horsepower roof blowers cars on like a stockish tire. It's not a stock tire, but it's like a stock size tire. I'm gonna put some VHT on it. I like to let the VHT sit for a minute and get tackied up. Gotta fix that, son. Much better. All right, I'm gonna let this thing cool and then we'll do a final E pull and by less than a half hour, we'll be back. All right, final pull, 866 was the highest. So let's see if we gotta beat that. $867, only made one more. Made a bunch more torque though. Yeah, because I think it, like with the VHT and I'll make one more. $875 there, 834 torque. That's on 53% E, so it's pretty stout. 16.5 pounds of boost. Gonna call that one done.